It's a wonderful and a beautiful Monday morning. Welcome to the Dialogue Show. I'm watching Amwakwaba Edwaba Netu Television so Dialogue Show so and a bre aso seminumi no di shemu ewo dwumadi so na ye de Ghana nkomo and then sema for mine ho e de ebre wa no pa bia no sede ye no sade achi sei na yetena se ewo the Dialogue Show yi so ye de wiem sakrem sem don hwere aduru na ye di anim no e de ebre no achi so no ye hwe na afi agukanse mu nsem ebeba na wode agukanse mu nsem matimi abre no achi na entertainment kakra ho no so atimi ato so sanso and the major news making headlines in the various newspapers ko wakrata mo boso and so etimi eba wakwam na fame enkomo ewo ho abedwafo beba mansem ade egu apono so no then no so etimi edimu enkomo edi amao na ye hwe ekwan ya efa so na aban bia obeba no ofa so fa enipa ewo adwuma mu o create opportunities ahodo egu ho ede ma omanfo ntubeka saban ya oba so yi wo fa enwuma ewo aban enyumaku ahodo emu senso o create opportunities ne de ato se ne be ya ankrankra enso betimi abi enyuma ankrankra dwumade o mudie no ebo oman no a de na wo se ye anaso oman no ye ede bo ankrankra emom dwumadi enso so etimi ekoso no etimi afa enyuma ahodo ohwe oman mu na ohwe ankrankra ewo mu a wo mu dwumadi o mo fa nipa no ene aban enyumaku mu enipa ayefa na so ye da ntemo nyina no ye hwe na yedim nkoma no achi nso NPP amanyuko no ekwa abato so koto aba eyi mantem mpanifo a wobedi won animu wo saa kwanya no eso no party no ekrakra no ho krakra party no ekrakra no eye de edi mpuntuo beba edi nkabom beba anase de okoye ye no still ebie avenue akwanya to amamanfo ntitimu ahodo etimi akoso centers ahodo eto aba no menteme ho ase ekoso anase komiye ema obi asoso tene ho ase abato no nkonumdi a ba ma ebinom no omo omani no ene womo a omo so ani nkonum no se na omo ka omo habomu amomatimi ayo omo madi nkonum no de na mo oyo so mutimi etuo ni nyina no yebehwe ede ho nkomo ewo dwumadie so ede amawo na anopa bia no sede ya ye no ye de aseda ma de aseda se no esanso no nkuto no omankwa wese a edem no keka wa bia ni ho etu anopa bia etese yi eno ntisa anopa yi se nyankropon be se ya adom de odi nyankonto ya butre no boda nchemra mpon se ona ensum no de obi ensuo no wa abom ma atro mo nya bi kumom su kom no anopa ma ni nyankonto akoto ne kontonkro wi ni minu nyina wi ni yi a wo se e kasa sedo aseda na yedima ne din kronkron no sede yaka ede a chew ewo sam 104 se yi nyankopon kase yedi ede kire me no mienu na okenkan duru ba bia o se me nyankopon no ahye han sa atade na watre oso me sentamatam na se duru anwumra emoduma nyina apie kopo mo no aduane wo nsem wo de mo motase na eme wo mkra na sade eche a omutubutu omatu ma nipa friko munyuma so eno munyuma ho kosi sade besai asabim so it is the will of the Lord say me no mienu nyina na no pa bi se no ebe sorry na yaba yenyuma so wahyehyɛ ne nyina pepepe enti nnese de anamo no beko nyina no wahyehyɛ yebese ne se ɔma nhyehyɛ no nkɔ sɛ de enko kronkron sɛ de nhyehyɛ no etie na etimide nkonumide etimi aba ama menu emienu nyankopɔn hwɛ mumuye and so the Lord doesn't look into our iniquities sɛ nkante saa nka menu mienu hefa na ebegyina Psalm 130 eka osemifa burukukum fe awurade tie me ne papa ya so tie me nkotosere agya wo hwɛ mumuye na sɛ nka wo hwɛ mumuye a nka hwan na ebegyina ɛwɔ nim na so na fakyɛ ɛwɔ fam na yeso so what kind of love is this ɔdɔ bɛ na kyɛn sɛ de nyankopɔn ma hwene omienu nti abrena brinya no ɛwɔ sɛ de aseda ɛma no anopa yi yeyi dwumadie nani so ɛde akyerɛw sɛ ne de na ɛwɔ sɛ de yɛhyɛ wo nkran na afei anopa bi a yɛka wo sɛ dwuma bi a wudi ɛwɔ man mu ka hunu sɛ wahyɛ wo ho bɔ na saa bɔhyɛ no bɛdi so na atimi akɔ ɛno nti sɛ de dwumadie no ɛnhyɛ yɛtie no yɛnkɔ na afei yɛnkɔgye pledge no na yɛmmra yɛba na afei yɛbɛhu dwumadie a ɛtoa so enti said de tie na bring na me no me na kae ho enti akae ho ya na ye dwode yemfa ne nyina no emmoa na yentimi kwere me yenko se de wiem sakram sem no ebe afa donhwe do na ya ediem yehunu se bokakra ewo wo wiem Ghana fana aba bebre no ano ebokakra ewo hwe no nam so bema mia bia kwa ibreto mepo ene no tan ewo no eho no nso se wo hwe ade ntentenso ewo nim ne nyade a obetimi ehunu akirikra na afi ye hwe ni mu se ensu kakra so betimi agu kakra enso ede aman awia kakra wo ho na enso ensu kakra grada wo so betimi agugu ede aman afi ofa me bi de se oti ena tifido mantem bono apoe mantem no obetimi anyanya sa ensu no fiti awia bobrem ekwanwumrem no ye omiama bi wo ho nso ensu no petepete kakra ede amom na afi yetimi ehunu da no ekwanimu no awia akra nso be niti ede amaye demu no enyina ya na yakai ahye no se fiti awia bobrem ekwanwumrem no ebetimi anya ensu bi etesa anwumre no ewo kakra beba esanse ewimbe yenwu ede amaye nti ya na mwahye no nso Ghana fana ba bebre no ano edi enyina yenko na afi yenkohwe na nchichimo bi ewo the weather update no no yen sentime eka wo enkrane ne mpotemo no anopai nso kakra betimi apetepete ewo mia baabi bebre no ana afei nso ofo baabi de se ketikrate atebu ne mpotemo kintampo enso eka ho bia anopai betimi enya enso ejina ho mabupe aduanan emia aka ne bi wo hode a ene ebo ene bu baabi de se aflawo anglogana ne mpotemo kasoa Winneba Cape Coast akwade azim ho kofodu atemoda afei kwawutafo ne mpotemo no takwa obuase sehibekwae ene ne mpotemo no murunkum kakra ejina wiem ye foba bi de se edra afi gos sunyane ene techiman so a murunkum kakra ejina wiem eno no ejina ho mobupen aduanan ekosi na aduasia eso na ya ho hye no anopai ejina free 22 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius awia bobrem no awia akrabe ni ti ede aman damu ni nyina nenso mia bi wo ho a mia ma boboso ama no ebo kakraba be sanka wiem se awia no timi pagya mu a ahoshe no be pagya abegina 27 na akoso kra no 30 degrees Celsius anwumre no ebo kakraba be sanka wiem no nam so be ma ahoshe no so ate abegina 25 na akoso kra no so 27 degrees Celsius na chese wiem adwo kakra ewo bra ebo no abesanka wiem afi ye fam ye bi de se yendi tamale ene ne potem anopai won betimi anya enso ejina ho mabupen aduanan ye fo ba bi de se bole damango bogatanga na lelugu wa Agyapong ene potem no a emnunkum kakra ejina wiem de mo ma ho hye no susupru no so na ejina free 23 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius awia bobrem no awia be ni ti ewo tifido mantem no na so be ma ho hye no apegya abegina 31 ena 30 degrees Celsius obom de be kosoro no 32 degrees Celsius na fe ewiem ayehye enwumre no ebo kakra be sanka ewiem no na so be ma ho hye no abegina 27 ena akosoro kra no 29 degrees Celsius epono so basabasa kakra ede ma afarefo nto mo manim rese krodom na ompenam kakra enso emra na fe yehu se de niema ekoti donhwedu na ye die no sei ena ewiem sakrem sem no afa gudie mrante no wakwanya so beba na yabesi akan na fe ahwede ekoso before that no ye hwe yen whether yen motivation said ye etie anopai na production team no ensem wa ye kache wunya no ene say never give up for a beautiful dream. Never give up for a beautiful dream. The ye kache wunya ne say ekwan no enye totin. Road no be rough. It might be tough sometimes, but you still have a beautiful dream that you want to achieve. That is so be opese hu no. Menya mfan to ho isan say ekwan no nye ekwan na onam so no montimonka ewo mu but never give up for a beautiful dream. Enti men nanento say the opese wo ye no ase mwa bi ani ho and the kind of near my tesa yes to bi ho a otan wani a ento bi anim but I believe say adwen say be no kwan so kakra no ebetimi apem akwa kodu saa botaye no eho enti we need the production team no kacho ene anope na adwo dai yemfa saade entu ye ho na fe yemfa emo ye bra se koba no saa ene manyina bekoso ye de aman na asante ebo a aye krado in a minute or the akokansie mu nsem ene ado de akokansie mu nsem na trust na na mache
Yenua.
bibi aboko de.
Unyame waye kese.
Right. Enra na wafcon final no eto dwa. Yinum se wana muka se benya new winner ampa yenya new winner. Se na tidbit kakre mu no etre.
Well, Enra was the climax. Enra yeshe emba ewo Africa. Bobo Akensi ye mema de friend Afcon. Enra ene ma de no nyina eba na wiye. Emma like you said, ye crowning new champion in the team ye from Cameroon.
Okay.
Yes, omeka indomitable lioness. Enti omo mudino no omra omo she Malawi for a man no a kamiensa. That was emphatic victory.
Okay.
At a point in it because a halftime puni in a second half. But then that's football for you. The fairy tale story of Malawi national team a man no came to an end. But they should be very proud of themselves. So we'll make you debut. Now we do finals. Now I qualify for World Cup.
Okay.
That's quite remarkable. Nti before say a ball a Malawi for no apaso to dispose of giants like Ghana, Nigeria, and Darfur. Right. But they stood on their grounds and not achieve that feat. Ti Cameroon are new champions or Africa. Eba ema akense numa. Ye memenda no ana third and fourth place no so a course.
Okay.
Na Morocco and Algeria and Asia ye no na 1-1 niti penalty shootout and now moye ma Algeria winning by 3-2.
Right.
Niti Algeria and they did third and Morocco did fourth. Omun and 9 no automatically qualify for World Cup so 2027 or Brazil. Na akayen ye de akwantia wo ho a aya epe kwantinti nti ne aya adwen se ye bekwa ko nwan de de abanti se no ye betwen de FIFA ebeye no na ye de eno aye ejuma nti ye twen November December ye be hu group a be wo mu ni team se no mo be si akan
very well. And now here then di Malawi for nya in terms of the player and because we hear the kind of players ekito mo hwa hode ekita wo mo na enra first half na wadi miensa even the second half no kra no and one of the longest serving player wo team no mu and so ebebo back before say and I say VR edgy go as a referee and you go but later on you who say final in by any who say the four no ama omo I say so omo GS so manje but you heard the Malawi for nya o park na so.
Well, you know Cameroon compared to Malawi omo a bit of experience about Afcon no more. And you know ana yenim Cameroon so about football more. A very strong force our football. Nti enye nwanwa bebre ana physically Cameroonians no omo ahode esen Malawians no. Nti I'm sure baby omo bedu no na enye Ebenezer baby a odi abedu ni ena ebetumi so abase I mean we've achieved something that is beyond our expectation.
Okay.
It's that motivation, no, even though Omobe person called Mobejeno, but they met a giant ahead of them, which is Cameroon. It's a Cameroon experience in a modern bono and a proper omoma omoji a traffic.
Right.
We need to congratulate them.
Very well.
Very unfortunate. That would have been a very wonderful ending to Malawi's journey or AFCON. But normally no intense, but omoga fun is
right. Apart from that, you heard tidbits kakra a woman afi yen and somewhere cost will be.
Well, the big news, Arsenal. That was the shout at Ecoso, our love London. Yeah, Koshiamu, our Cardiff, Emra Arsenal, and Man City, Asia, our Community Shield to usher in the new EPL season. And no NMA or Moko Honum. Now, on your screen, Captain Martin Odegaard. Our Okuta Community Shield, and 24 seconds now Arsenal as the first goal. I can see that was very, very fast indeed. Then they held on till the end of the whistle. And Mra, I can't have it. And Martin Odegaard, a share second and third goal at the Arsenal. We ama Arsenal and a winning Community Shield, and we had the privilege of seeing one of our own flag bearers, our modern flag, Ekose Park in Osuno. We had one Eugene Oforiata, or UK Army, na oka contingent, anyway, no Ekole, no. You can see him on your screen, on then brother, after, and oko check it out, oko civilian uniform. And Eugene Oforiata, and Mr. Henry, and almost screen soon. Cardiff, Principality Stadium, a hall and as I can see we a course. French Cup on so a course. Arsenal fans, you can celebrate. This is your time. Team B and Arsenal and a war. French Cup and so a course. So my RC Lens, a share Paris Saint-Germain, a car back home to me and French Super Cup no Lens and AJ Aston Villa. PSG fresh from their victory in European Super Cup. Winning 1-0 ahead of a year Aston Villa and Omasanko Lusu 1-0 ama Alcilans Honum. There were some friendly matches at Ekoso Bayern, Eshe RB Leipzig, Eka Mie Sa Emomotimu Bakon. Man United, yes, Amorim, their former coach, now with AC Milan. Man United elusive by 4-2 and my AC Milan. Amorim you have on your screen formerly now on a Man United coach. So we a payback. Inter Milan Real Betis in Susia Kama Inter Eshe Kabako aman to me anti. Yenshe a year La Liga results are a buy La Liga results are by Espanyol Eshe Levante Eka Miansa aman to me anti B. Racing Santander 2, Villarreal 2. Sevilla came from a goal down, Ebe winning 2-1 against Real Vallecano. Alaves, Eshe Gatefe, a Camia someone to me anti, and net Deportivo Corona, and Elche, and Ebishia. Spence, Tottenham Hotspur's left back, so we're completing the move to international Inter Milan. So Spence now a player of Inter after completing over 35 million involved in this transfer. Arsenal player IFNO Martinelli recently and Galatasaray about who said we bet 45 million. Martinelli said, wait a minute, I am not moving. I will play in the top 5 tier of European football and Galatasaray. And whilst the team were engaged on the table discussing the potential move of Martinelli, no also thinking otherwise. There were whispers to say Arsenal were asking for Victor Osimhen. Arsenal want to add up some strikers up front, but then I'm saying so wo ba no abehwe Martinelli ni Waneri dia. Why don't I ask for Victor Osimhen? But then that deal is off now because Martinelli has decided not to move. Gabriel Yezu and Jesus or Arsenal so yatisa Napoli etitehu. It's likely say Ebia Obetumi joining Napoli. Gabriel Eba Arsenal, he's been plagued with a lot of injuries. Very, very wonderful player, but unfortunately, injury ama achieving the full potential of Arsenal. Maybe Napoli will prove to be the fatal ground for Gabriel Jesus. Aha, any edibesi na kwame atwaso with the dialogue show.
Pastor Fama na asante ebo ase ode agukansi munsem so etimi ato so na opa yenko breakfast calendar no so yenko ese the calendar no de my na ejoda August bosom ne de etoso dunson ewo mfimpi no ene aduno ensia emu ene ka ho ana chese ye twa nanam akomako 17 days ewo the month of August emu aka 13 days ansa na ye the month of August no akọ na we 229 days ene CAC after 2026 no emu 136 days and aka edi amayesi betwa every 2026 emu aka 5496 hours ene se kona we ya na yetwa aka 3264 hours ansana yetwa 2026 edi akọ awie 8 month mu ena yewe aka 4 months ena wo ho edi ema 2026 na wotwe a yewremu ye na wotwe tosom yensa ewo August bosomi no emu aka na wotwe mienu ansa na de August bosomi no enso etimi akọ na wie ene eye de edikan ewo na wotwe tosom yensa no emu aka na fu ano 9 ansa na de na wotwe a etosom yensa no akọ na wie ye wo ne nkuntabuom no se udi wawda ye fa kwanya we so na ya wehyewo ya celebrate wo na fe ya ma happy glorious birthday yenka honorable late George Otin. Now, Honorable late George Otin, a former member of parliament, a Siakwakwa first parliament of the Second Republic, 1969, equals 1972. Year 17th August 1916. Inti se udia oda one penny at say and munkunta boom esiso de emma more. Yen now was to say what kind of now hey, Brown Society entertainment, as so etimi ebre war. In a minute, you enjoy CJ Winters na for entertainment or honor so yentimi ehunu bi. CJ I crowd ed entertainment ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna ɛtɔ so CJ mache
Aja.
ma yɛnhwɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ entertainment arena no emu.
Okay, good morning, Ebusianfo, and I believe know we are doing so beautifully great. I've missed you guys so much, and I believe you guys miss me as well. If you don't miss me, that's your problem, though. But I know many of us, we miss each other. But mo twin oni ba ne, no fiano kuni omape ni deal mo imahi hawo eta and dinami. Okay, and the CJ Winters enemy D pay. We've got a lot to share with you on the entertainment bits. So let's get into it now. Firstly, Mesha say with Stone Boy ni Beam Festa a course so UK. Whenever I say UK, you should know what if you've been with us for a longer time, you should understand. I mean UK. UK. Oh, everybody is saying UK, and you two are watching dialogue, and you also be saying UK. It's UK. Now, it was successful. We've got a lot of videos. Now, said near my but then some people are still saying, hey, and a beam fest, into me and beam fest, and a curtains and quan or focus. But then there were so many, artists, almost known performing and all that. It was beautiful. So let's go on the screens, have a first video from the Beam Fest. Okay, so they say I'm say wangasa watch a video ne kakra. Videos ne dey also be brave. Tiwa Savage Munina no they were there to perform and all that. But videos ne be brave said they midi can kind no, but with the little one now wow share is see no. How did the Beam Fest go? You watching right now. How did it go? Was it successful? Was it settings? Was it curtains used to cover up as if say many people were there? But whichever way, it was a successful show. So let's say a big congratulations to the Beam God, and see no stone boy why are they? Because UK there, the people were looking out saying no work or yes something say hey there is a stampede and but OVOJ it's a very big over 12,000 people should get there, and if we've seen people like that say oh no more I say Beam why are they Stone Boy why are they, right? So Nana McBrown, a media personality and actress, Ghanaian actress, she's celebrating her 49th birthday, and as an actress, she should let us know what she's capable of. And so the movie be about Bontia and no what's in the day ama and what premiere no over the weekends no UPSA. So let's have a recap of it. There are a lot of a lot of people are casting Omo and all that. We cannot watch the movie right now because of copyright. We cannot even watch a bit of it. But the recap we can. So after here, you can go and then watch it on YouTube or wherever you can find the movie to watch. But it is Ama. Let's have it. Nanama Meg Brown and this beautiful one, Odiaba Bontini. We would love to know what the story is about, what the content is. So definitely, we all are going out there to check them out, to check Amma out. Now, Kwa Master, Ijen Ba, the late Beverly Afaglo Nikuno. Now, after the successful burial, he's now all over, wherever you can find him. And what is he doing? Nanayere ewo business biana oye, which is the traffic shawarma ana oton. There are some branches in Medina and other parts of Accra. Okay. Now, Ceciano, yenina yenim, unimonso ana me catch say. The Beverly, the late Beverly Afaglo Okoeno was due to cancer. I'm not sure say na or kokram yare eno ne ma ne koi enti ni kunu eye Kwa Master o say sesia no traffic shawarma eye na yere business no per se still na no okura sa legacy no emu ede ma na yere na bebi bia na yere akwakodu no obe making of very proud eno nti no ono ngasa de ne ho esiwo na traffic shawarma obi bia obeto traffic shawarma bia no omobeyi 1 Ghana cedi ewo each traffic shawarma. So and when you are buying like 100 traffic shawarma, they are taking 100 Ghana cedis from it. No they are kolebu breast cancer unit hall. Omo de kwako maomo na omo famwa wonga omo ye affected with breast cancer and all because no ene man yere ekọ dia and those who are still alive no that is what he can also help them to do. Let's go on our screens and have a beautiful watch of them and they were going round and then letting people know about traffic shawarma.
Say traffic shawarma. Traffic shawarma. Oh, louder. With more enthusiasm. Traffic shawarma.
And his crew. Ube was any banon almost one more kahwa, or this campaign. Send a bay and Ghana for Betty as when you're buying the shawarma na, it is not just about them, so we'll get to the money, but then they'll take 1 Ghana cedi from each of what you buy, no, na fe no, the wako support say breast cancer center, ewo Kolebu. Moving away from that, Dr. Crime, our very own legendary Dr. Crime, and Odiefu to Semi Ediako. And what he's saying is that help people who wants to be helped. Obi wo hono mo a obeye ne ho te se opemmoa, but wa se wo boa nipa na timu se nipa wo hia moa. Some people are not serious even as you are helping them. So people who are not serious, no, forget about them. Se wo reboa nipa be 20, not 10 of them. Ohun se nipa we dey say onye serious about their watcher and as their own na leave them. Because so be nye serious and I say obi nye eager say ohia moa na say okobua no and I say wo ye onwo so okobua na it will become a burden on you. He's had so many experiences with that and he believes say it is high time he will let people know say whenever you going out or whenever you helping people show mu ye omusu and omo ban everything about them will even let you know mo ahun kekampo wade na ore ye anase ore boa won no ho no be kire o se ade na wo so wo de wa ahoɔden ana wo sika ɛremu no wɔn anigye anase bibi a wo de wɔn ano keke na ɛka. So just don't help people. There are so many people out there that need genuine help, real help. Go fish them out, go find them and help them. Not just anybody because you know them or you've got that vibes with them, so you gotta help them. No, it doesn't work like that. Right, so my last story is from Omale. Omale has let us know that he's been fighting with stopping smoking. What tries we see well poor on one who said the health benefits a woman and the papa health risk a woman very serious, so he had to stop, but he's been fighting himself over years and he's not able to, and it's somehow no, and yes, somehow you and I know says smoking it's not something that is good for our health. So sanke ya de papa bi a ko be pesa nko be jai wow ya o to me jai enya de papa enti na opeso jai a se tre na no ase dia o to me jai. So if you are a youth and now whoever you are listening or watching me this morning, na say bia you also smoking or what to say nko for you, so you want to try it out, please put a stop to it. No mama wata kunso aseba no be catch you or nessing a green. You gotta understand because and what did you dware a baby any feelings so catch the one what you see be a room no catch you see smoking. No, it's not anything good, you gotta stop it, huh? Okay, so a beautiful morning with you guys. I have been enlightened and happy to share this entertainment news with you on The Dialogue, live on here on the 2 television. CJ Winters any meeting. So I love you guys so much. Do take care of yourself. We've got a lot more for you. Do not touch your remote.
I will say 50 after 7. No, so about power semano adrian me brason say the no bokratam so the major news making headlines in the various newspapers ko wakratam pense mono and a de ebre war. Yes, and to a crowd ya matching.
Yeah,
Boko there.
Nyame adona so
Right. Me so me ho pa. Weekends no nema ko ye.
Nyame adom.
Very well. Very well. My enshase and somewhere one obokrata no emu.
Okay. Abusiana so yatena semra so the bokata hodwa mesaka na etu dwumede dialogue so medini enim no etu dwama me hyasa no pay the new publisher hyase ediama katafa eto so miensa na mebon kombo yi efi Ghana ye foto samfo aba betu dwa se empre eto so dunk no 18 ye call IMF akwakobo besia na nyade a ginaye we no omu besie na wochire mu se Ghana ebetimi enye sika de abo ban ne ho bra na ya tutu ye nema ye se na be ya yenko IMF enkonko bobesia no ho sem no ewo katafa etoso miensa no payi mebo mu amande na se ha so eye MPP amanyoku na wotwe wie ya batu eko mu ene nipa wo mu di nkunimu ewo mu na wo mu foni eda ase ha se no payi the new publisher ede ababetu dwa the chronicle so edi abakata farm etoso enai na achimansa DC na sisa yebo ne sobo se ahensama yekoso ewo achimansa patemu no DC edi ne ho ewrewremu ma Melinda ahenkra wono na DC wa achimansa sisi asobo eko edi atia no se ahensama yekoso ewo achimansa no wode ne ho ewrewremu no nam so madana no matankunya mo achimansa edi ababetu dwa se ensem bi a watro krataa de afa ho bia no metwen san anya sa wo mo de ne befa emra kwan so a eno so ho nsem no ewo krataa yi enim eno achi nipa dodo a wo mo di nkunim ewo MPP abato aye komu no eno so krataa no de aba betudwa katafa to so mbienu na afa ne miensan so ekopim enwotre he good food wo mo asem a anano kata de ba ye ntimi bebo wo mu amane efa wo mu contract nyame ya aduma next year contract no ebe ende na enkofo ka se yenji mfamfi wo mu nsem mama penny sign the contract no ema wo mu bio ne nso na no pay chamber of mines akwakopie mu wo ho a ho nsenka ye nyina no ekọ asomdwe mu ta no pe kata no so de ho asem aba afa daily guide nso ewa ha asem kro na efa MPP wo mu amanyuku abato a na wo twa ye wo mu to ye no enkata no edi ababetudwa na nipa wo mu edi wo mu bie enti ma mehwehwe na membo emfa emma Owura Muhammad Adams ne din ewa ha sei eno afen so Owura Bernard Okoboy so edin ewa ha odi ne ho kwaku apia so din ewa ha ena Kwame Bafo Abronye so din ewa ha ena afa Owura Ignatius Kwesi Afrifa so din ewa ha enti wo mo di nkunim wo mantama hodo no wo mu din eni wo mu foni ena ededa enima Ghana mampani akaside afa ho enu achi kwan so no MPP amanyokuo ni mu fakekre ni awom data Mahmood Bawumia wono so eden nsem watudwa wo mu kyeremu se wo mu ba be kan abom se ne be ya NPP wo mu eni suade hu se amansan abato 2028 no wo mu betimi adi nkunim wo mu no akosa ede ama wo mtano prekata no ede ababeto yenima menso mi bo mu amanye katafa etoso ensia Owura Same ewuku ena ode atudwa se wono yokofo machi no enti nsem ene na monten so a enkofo ka se yokofo ababeche no enye sa ene ti anopai eno so ho nsem no ewo enim ha sei na ademu asemi eno so ewa ha eye good wo mo release a wo mo hwese nke be sign ne ede ama wo mo no eno so ewo krata no anim ma me to so fa daily gist ento so emfa market afa to so nsia ewo krata no esoro ho ra no dompre na kasa no sisia galamse ne di agentre ha o aye pinso wo mai makwese wo ba bo ne nkwan ye no na chese de bia the same way wo ho aha sanetie galamsey region bi wo Ghana ha ye tubi na anopai video bi a me hu ye efa oda galamsey hu nsem kan ya ka na no da wo mumra hye bedwani Owura Alexander Kwesi Akwanso be kan ho asem bie anopai ye sense su bie di amamo na nanu matankonya mo wa chem oda na atefa yesrem anopai yesrem galamsey die woda de ba kwa yempe eye ye chiwade eye ntam kese woda ne galamsey yesrem wada yesrem na muye krowura for asasi wuranom etina na obi ba ye mpatemu ho so ba betu galamsa ebe ha ye nyina o ebe ha yeti galamsey ho asem wo other regions yeti eastern region ho ebi wo ho but ebe woda na aba woda mpo enokwohwe eso abena aye tantantan sabe ayabasa enkesu kuja wokwefuma wo ba wo sebinom wo drubremu ha wo ba wo sebinom ene efofo kwantimi fambospe wo mafum enti galamsey wasem no se ne ese nkofo mantem yempese be yesa woda yesrem wada anopai na not atankonya mo wache moda ene ne mpatemu amuka bie wo mu musijina ye betimi agina yesrem wo mo mutu galamsey wo ho no muntu omososo no monko na galamsey edu odan ebembe mikro machema na mase efi oda kwa na mase se 9 cedis so 8 cedis enti yesrem wada muntu galamsey na se enfemfo me hu se oda concern youth for wo mo aye demonstration ni ade ya besremu a mrahye bedwani a wo achimoda wo kabi na nanu mode mu na isi foma ade we na etu betwa mode mu na isi foma ade we nyina etu betwa menka ase muntu ho na mo bia madaroma na nso munye na afi enfri hokra because oda galamsey ebetena ha emwaye anopema de sedie ne enti galamsey ho sem no owura no don press Argentina ha wo Ghana ha say amma Ghana baby a wo bekọ bia galamsey wo ho ene nsu akese nsu brane nsu mantam wo man mu nyina ese aka ba akopẹ aka epo e ba kotu galamsey wo na afi asey na je say yensu nyina na ese na menim say nipa bi nim side effects or how e ba ko jait memufo so yade ahodo ba ko jait memufo so a menim se sa ehọ no mu mohudi a menim se mohu ho na because osha other regions na osha yade ahodo efiri ho ba anano ada na nkata de ba isa santimantem okoto bibi ti se vegetables na wa ya hwe because galamsey nso na enekuafo no ne te kakra no wo mo sa no mu di adura sese edi bo ebia ye ka ne sen tomatoes ne nyadoa ne sanema no wo mu di aboboso enti imagine aduro no na afigala misi nso aye san de boso yade kuku dam ahodro ne yade ba beja nkofo so ene wonam social media kwadaketo kwa esi kidney stones akwadaketo kwa esi kidney failure so sometime na ye beti sa asem na ye na na bia wo gi na wuo so ne ani ababa betina na ne hawe wo mu ne sebe woma womu ni bie ehiafo woma sebi womu pom ho a womu ho masen womu no hawe na eba bejai womu so no tu ni galamsey ni no woni sika o enti se eba se yen kra nsuo enfi obi man so betimi akra de aba na me ni wumi enu nso enu ti na na no pa metena na galamsey story ba na me ho tete me enye hwe o enye hwe obi ama misika obi anka se me deb na bibi koso wo man mu na enye a agese yi waso tire ene na onye oban bapa ye be sremo mu so mu tu galamsey no ayeyi otom mu njai na mu se wo man no mama man na tete apansa ba bia mu di Ghana aduro no ene Ghana ne nyina so abafom enam galamsey enti ye sremo gala no adoso why adoso enkofo kroso enkofo sase na ye ba kokran se bi obi a wonsem ni bi kra de na galafo ne ba na ebe ka se ye betu wo asase so no amakwan a wani beba ahoso ni etu wo bia kwa efo matu ahesuo enum tontom a ewe ne keka ho edua kokko be se 2 acres 3 acres no wo de usika ba so betu gale wo amanti wo ama wo kwanti no wo de wo pe akwa akotu wo ko kan so kwa ebese ku too much yes ram galamsey na adoso wo mayimu adoso wo mayimu Ghana fo bre yensu asai enta no pay yes ram muntie yen why muntie ye na mo afa na mo be ko site ahodro muntwa so to maye bia ye yakase maye bia monto aso galamsey na adoso dodo ora na don pre na edin semu nyina atodwa anopa mi so mi bo wo mu amane no achi MPP amanyoko wo mabacho a wo mkoto no ho sem no wa ha sei na afei so no ora same ewuko no so de atodwa se enya ade a yekufo aba bechi no eno so wa ha sei min krata no me ni na besi wa ha
right mama na ase anopa ise wo no bokrata mo boso no so etimi ababra so se abegyafo a womo Agyapong so meba me yedi nkomo afa nsem we de agu apono so de ato ne intellectual discussion no ebra so se ye ba in a minute omo ba na afa yedi nkomo a yebedie no ba ko ebi MPP amanyoko no abato a wokoye se de wakoto aba no awie no enema ko yie edema omo abemma nkabo mu atimi aba ana still mafia amanfo ekeka no yebo bi wo ho a se na ba bi a wo nsusu hu ho de no efa no achi so na ebisa saban owo so yi aso wo ma akwanya ma nkra nyumadi a wo mu edi o my Ghana mu no atimi aboa me afa enwuma o pevi we e de ato ho ama emabunu a mo kitanse no adwuma wurawura institutions ahodo mu ne atimi anya enwuma epese ehunu e wo my Ghana mu ananka so no ankasa mu enhye de efa enwuma e wo my Ghana mu ana we ni nkomo bia se ba ye ba bi de ama owura kwadwo kranche yellow man member operations team at the United Party so na menya fodwo enso so the executive member and say secretary de ma business executive ono so beba wo MPP amanyoko ni dim na fe yetimi edi enkomo sa na mani nyina no dwumadi eso na obenya no edi free the intellectual discussion ebre na so in a minute na emphasize dwumadi no embre wo Emra so say yedin komo ema se de medi kind of true ani mo no kwadwo crunche e wa ha mirai dodo no abon ma ne se yellow man or ye member operations team at the United Party UP amanyoko no o fidwem ha mira akwaba
kwa me mejoso
boko de
nyame adum na wo chewie na bibia boko de
oh nyankopon adum kakra enye kra intimi complain e dira ye se e be kana na wo so de to say
Oboko.
I said ya the onura operations manager na mu de na say bibia hye
Nyametiase.
that's right. That's all the men kind of man.
Papa.
Okay. Catch
Na neni so je pa na eni aso wenhia.
Very well. Emre pam ye besia. Ya bon pa ye de amana say baby onam bia so ne man kosi emfa emano. Na wotwe mu ye hwe emabunu eni nnwuma minum say UP say nyankopon ye madom na mo ba mabunu so eye mani so ade hunu se mo beboa wo mo na omanya adwuma because said de bia ka no se babunu sori no wo ba bi obekọ eye na adwuma so abosome so a obetimi anya bibi kakra free ho asna katua a onkodwe se bi ye kono bonsam ta onkodwe se me twitu akogina kwancha na metwese kan akogina kwancha akogye obi sikanti eye se ni nyina no hia ma enwuma na best na watch esimu se Malik Basin Telecom KNUST se omo ye nema bi ewo ho ono nkwa na woye youth we ya opia V8 best 4 ene etudi na chi je se maburu ho hia ne ntinu sa ne ma we nyina no wo ye hwe aban wo so yi o create avenue no form mabunu se ombenya nnwuma aye ono ankasa na mamum so wo fa nnwuma aye mabunu
Ameda wase no mi fa kwan isu na minchi atiefo na minchi a mikromfo achimda na minchi a kutukuman ra osi ade yo okuma hene frimpoma so toso na minchi a obi biara wanya mre a o hwe United TV and the 2 TV.
That's right.
Anope mo fa nchemi o the 2 TV anope enye easy so obi benya daje na obetena TV ho na wa hwewe.
Okay.
Kwame. Also maka memre bebre say o my we enimi how. Enimi kwan e be fa so a betimi solve how. But the bia political compromise intino yenye ya dwen say ye be so how no. Ye fa how ne ho a enam tumi kakra ni pa bi pomo to be akwa na we so aba.
That's right.
On say oral lanchemantin ye na dwen so person di president. Bobo ne ho no enye ne o shase free 1996.
Okay.
But the year 2007 no yi na dipa. It will share bibi onambi o say job for the people. Cash for the people. Just say unya adwuma asika ma obutu. Oral lanchemantin ensema de bia o kan say se Ghana ye betum pon na emebu anya adwuma ya se ne China no adwuma we ya.
Right.
Ehia se mfidi dwuma ebe dosu.
Okay.
Na ebe boa ankora no mo nso ai abi omunyuma.
Right.
It will be a great transformational plan ma. Ya tro mu enterprise economy.
Okay.
Won say aban ewo nyuma bia no de oyeden aban ne bebie. Na se ne wiase ne ko na aban entimi nkoso mie nyuma sa.
Right.
Sanse ne how dosu. Into the engine of growth our employment me the private sector. Into yes aban bia na create enable environment the ma private sector.
Okay.
Na omutimi fa nipa. Biggest problem e o Ghana ha ni nyina ye say emmebu no e ko school. Then so ehun adwuma ni ho.
Okay.
The question is ebusa e won say ye schools na e wo Ghana no. Enwuma e wo Ghana no. Ana say enwuma no enipa omuhia no. Sa nipa na no. Skills na amakusu na knowledge na acquire universities na technical schools ni ade no. Enu na adwuma ni hia na. Obi timi ko school busa na ne course a oya. No busa say sa course we kro wi adwuma be no de be.
Right.
But there is one thing so akoye say university o kwai bi wadwen. Who real first degree or second degree ni de obi timi a channel de aye adefofro.
Right.
But I believe say ka first degree no should give you a basis o channel ya de foforo and then na be
that's right.
Me call Gempa.
And then the basic kwan say ade a okoye no first degree de oye no no one or second degree wo upgrade na watimi anya suahunu ewu me den esi kwan de ma wo so obabu no
Say almost say who first degree na sometimes no be real job market ni who say the first degree na ma a certain level
right
into your masters na dey kan ho and no more another knowledge now be team there because first degree na be your dream I say masters wo way oh yeah they say oh yeah o first degree na near maybe we on first degree ni but because it's specific no na ye the near maybe aka ho amount ye boa kwa dey be on first degree bia no be say share be your masters irrespective of your course I say oko university I start level 100 yeah the courses be brema
that's right
oko ni na na e so ni so I say make us me ko school or Gempa say oko first degree na irrespective say nye ebia school of technology na a business school public school ebikra law school eba na nsani and I don't know there are some courses be at level 100 obi a baby mudu level 200 obi a baby into 200 number ko 3 na fe ye chiche mu ma specific program na nkasa obe level 400 no niam bi wa munyina some courses no munyina muni na mouse knowledge no na wo hwe adwuma sema e wo Ghana ha na make say so we a great transformational plan ma ya yen hihye bebre was last week me ba na me cheche obi no na law and order ya hihye niam bebre industrialization it was a mra oral and chamantie trade minister and na akufo-addo na NPP government ono ni baby o nese ne 1D 1F tu say be mantra mananado say na by oba obey one district one factory
right
and now so rural and chamantie no enipa yen to aba no kra na do yen to aba no kra ma na me president no appointing a minister did that
that's right
okoba bia no aso inside the trade say rural and chamantie na me de na bremi me win election na ono ye trade minister
that's right
so he was the first person I will not appointment from opposition and it's one person in Ghana who be intimi nkase when it comes to drafting policy to help create jobs. So on your first he's among the first 5.
And at the end of year, me create jobs ni be one district one factory ni be idea here.
What who say rural and chairman why head of Empretech Ghana and a training entrepreneurs and it still exists
very well.
Obey a minister who say 1D 1F no o man penny Jeffrey in some kosho no ana catch it na dey ma me ban friends a gift here or hine kunadu
yes
e koy afi de omo toto papa so no and e sand bread ma me one rural lanchremantin e say Ghana you hear one stop shop offices bia e say they call districts bi na zone Ghana no say na be a district bia benya kwanya unti ba called by business resource center business resource center na ye mako edusia
BSc
BRC
BRC
and a BAC ni so ho the BAC ni do so say BRC based on the BAC no and to develop the BRC enhance the efficiency and the performance and also the technology solution centers show business resource center na juma na ye ni say won say your SMEs will have access to credit training even customer service business proposal writing enema bebre the BRC was there to help those people okay and a BRC so was there to make sure say offices na na wono na ni chimu pone say o hwe bibi to say registrar of companies say na registrar general say registrar of companies Ghana home offices here for A5 Accra Kumasi Tamale Takra the last one they used to nyane
very well
it is obiti to say Volta region up a business registration so to free your bank crime So be free me region eastern region no but just or Bankran.
Okay.
And no Kumasi. Obi or central region just or Kotakrade. And the business resource center was like a buama because office no so we remu da wouldn't say even if register of companies crowd or one dex na the officer no say online that the key no uwie bibia wetua through momo uwie na ye the way aba.
I quite remember cross I think say Konongo or so na ba kusi ekwana no ho.
Yeah, Konongo na Ghana he na no Ashanti region dey nya dodo.
Okay.
I think it was 7 or 8.
Very well.
Eastern Obi ultimate chroma chim down cry for na bi o.
Okay.
Konongo Nkare Mankranso Obuase Agona ni nyina ebi o.
O me e ko fele form so mema ya bobo ya na etwetwa aka besi na ama.
Oh, business resource center. Ene enye no kre. Unim ni nti am say enye no kre. Me na me adwuma business resource center. Eni e bibia mu se ne e kocha bobo ya da.
Omo me e be fele form wo Konongo ho nti se nti na mabo.
Ene na me ka say Konongo no ebia na e obi
na aye.
Obi na ye no akọ business resource center to help him to get people.
My call commissioner of O2 nyina akọbọ letter de call ye nyina.
Enti nipa na ode call ye na
Ghana card.
Nipa na ode call ye na bia when ni boshes na business resource center because enyo mo mandate. Mo mandate is to help obi opeso ye business bi enti say we ntimi am for failure. And who say osande enable youth factory which is not here 1D1 no dey emabum. Enti mo be pitch na mo kan ye mo pese mo ya it depends on area na dey am. Me carry na me wo no akakadro eno mu dua we area hopa. Enti kro be di jankoba.
Right.
Ba kusi ho. Enkro bebe obi ba ko kra de share ase ane ekwa wo ba bi ene for Subri junction. Omo de no because of body o ntinem so ye plantain. Now we say business resource centers na share rural enterprise program ase.
Okay.
Donor funding, right? Into rural enterprise so abrofo no discard na beboa. We must make good use of that money.
Right.
And our factories. Then all the factories being so by a friend common user factories 5. Who say Swano Ubedu Krubi Suno Yabobon Tabu Dan and Chesden Bia Yam a brew.
That's right.
Yes, a brew yam adre. Into onu Roma common we be a person we be.
Okay.
Or that same concept in about to do crow here in Suta. Ebi o Oko Western North be crowding na 5.
Okay.
It is a farmers need dua the banner and more a brew as the machines are there. Either say Ubinyanko for mama to another factory na or management the better. Normal processing and now be processing na oma boa na why. All those things were part of helping to create jobs for the youth.
Okay.
But don't say do be a makasa Ghana no ebi obi adwen power ni trim no. Or yeah, they be an any person so yeah, they okay, individual, I don't know a minister, politician, right. Individual, so almost be a human. Yam fa ora Canada, Japan, apart from so a politician. Would they share a human would be our funny power more year juma. It is all help individuals and so oh boama a juma koso. One was a why guy, my friends,
Basin Tally.
Now, guys, also on the V8 behind and
Basin Telunquan appear na V8 best.
and you know, can't come anymore. I mean, me wonder.
One video be a me who ya Basin Tally be Pieke can V8 are not a dinner chin.
Any AI day, will say,
Ghana.
And to one who say,
AI no, bet me I'm OBS Africa, baby, a code.
But I call me one who say, a Jumano. I buy it and try to ask. Omampeni could 4 day. Sa youth employment near maybe by na evolve why no money are there by now to expect say almost obeboa many juma. But there are a question Buzan say, is it a temporary job or a permanent job?
Okay.
But they have a problem with Ghanaian youth. One will say juma de oh yeah because say obuama youth we are not person here na juma. Internet say buying to me create a policy no money access to credit. Now you training like Empretech or Royal and Jamaican by you training. And you will be more so more pay permanent job.
Okay.
The permanent job no doesn't mean say it's a Benjamin Kwan away. The entire of where no more Benjamin say because of security.
Right.
So Benjamin on name 10 years di. Udi niyama bisu a obeche. Saketuane nyekra you have job security. And I will share private ones in this one. sometimes go for no say me koye adwuma enya abadwuma dey me security but no so ye ni ya because there are private institutions, corporate institutions where ankra there. People have worked there for more than 20-30 years.
Right.
And they have been able to do a lot of things. And the Juma 70 aba abaya MPP abaya abako ni NDC abaya abako asamba ni adina. Aye problem among na sometimes ujina simpie so na obo the road ya be pray to me now can me ba me say me say ya. Ube adwuma de obe creative you. Nenso dodo anye na betimi afa. And say empower the private sector na obo betimi afa bebre. Mechin kakra. Aban nyuma ni bi wo mafa ni pe makọ adwuma bi afa 300 200 say ebi wo enye didi. Nyama bi wo enye didi. Adwuma de okope ne efo bi a enye didi. Ena ohwe emabu no so maba sese na. Ono aso kope adwuma unim ne omope. Ono determine the kind of salary o person nya asa no ayesa adwuma no.
Sesa na ne worth awesome bo.
Na tisa wunya asa adwuma na obetena fie.
Senu nsuche so
ye de adwuma boni na hwehwe papa
obakoye adwuma bi abosome so ni skere be ma na ohebra obre ni skere be ma na send obepen ba bi atena
hwe you say something is better than none. So wo ye adwuma po sebi etua oka 100 cedis wa hweba bi a wote kwa me musa o onipa na onya adwuma anyeye no odadua so ana odabontin
odadam
okay enti ada na say ukonya adwuma afe na abeka say me come high down no it takes time so was a baby a me da say no e bi afe men nya hasa na men boaboa me sika no na mpese me nya me privacy ne me freedom bi a me boaboa me sika no a me de akwa ko high down ono ko adwuma ni mu dana no or dreams called or dreams of alcohol high down.
Okay.
The world doesn't work that way. Adia obetimi aka eno ye justifiable no ye. Say baby abe fa card ya kwa adwuma no. Ene ye so calculate. Oh me fa card we de kwa adwuma. Me ti free market yo no be kai.
Okay.
Aduane a wodidi a woti fie no nko baby akra wodidi.
Ten be wodidi ba once a day.
Sa ko trendman so abetimi adidi once a day.
Okoye adwuma okoba
no ye wa adwuma oko tema factories here. Because my adwuma cocoa processing there. Adwuma use physical strength. Any adini na they make sure say be mo aduane adi.
Me koye adwuma BBC no so otema ya ma aduane da.
We no mo ye da adwuma.
Break bar no akoto aduane adi.
There be no ye da
BBC industry.
No mo produce them.
Produce BBC
paint. Well, it's unfortunate. But don't call baby to say cocoa processing, Temoy refinery, Liver Brothers. Maybe because there are a lot of factories in Tema.
Nestle. Okay, then I say, as I walk a car buy inside the
baby. Nestle Liver Brothers in your bind there. Nestle in your bind there.
Almost call me a mood.
And I make us a beer baby I'll call you Jumano. And I would see any. Okay. A Juma be or be a bimus yes.
What about the same cry here? I'll cover the same North Industrial area. Ever pack and so home some more be and look at almost at 10 or past 7. Normal point number 7 and some more. But
one who on working condition in dear idea will be beer. Now the BBA can base no say because of this into every year might be attending the shower the our car if at all enough for the now condition of service no appointment letter na then
na Ghana ha okoye adwuma ba bia mo appointment letter BBC industry no kodina tema say wo kwa kopa adwuma otema yemfa letter nko industrial area ho wote kwana no ho na ne time so ne ba
eno ye adwuma ni bi wo no ma omo temporary bia omo hia hands bia no de e bia daily e wi na de amount say no no nya sa condition
enti ba no ba ma so no di 6 months ho ne ayo permanent ho
enti say be afeni emfre adibi won so aye test wa resilient how abit me omo ayo omo permanent so omo didi
omo twaduane di
omo to ene kan makotia no ka unim temakro na da ho no industries na ho no omo a certain thing bi omo ye de ma youth na wotema okay but nkofo ani ma so o say industries na ho no there's also a BBC that paint company industries na ho no omo ye frame bi shut down every year we say cocoa process be na shut down to be Aluex Nestle Liver Brothers the companies no afin mu na no bia hyehyɛ omu na stop ni na anya ne pe enti so omo ya ma wo hu say obi on man no na adwuma because on your permanent job now when it comes to this kind of shutdown na you repair machines na clean no na adwuma and at the end of the year no you have 3 months so akwa or you okay onya bibi kakra so no akra so san de ton ne ma bi onim say enya den 6 months time no so opportunity so no asan beton it has been a system in tema e da so ho ne so in the youth adwuma de aban timi nye bebre en fan kofo adwuma ni aban betimi aye ne say obe create this environment na private sector for na bem on na make kind say rural and chematic industrialization and e be boa me nya adwuma because be one industry am fa ni pakra be 50 this whole industry be 1000 no be afa 50 and that is why the 1D 1F na eco districts na e good but once na ba kon so enyuma bi wa na egu
right
aban na so peja o no mutimi fa enipa
very well
eti me di wie so a won say ya na ndizika 24-hour economy omon koso nkofa ya GTP no mon kai because that 24-hour economy ya onyuma bi we ho deda but se betimi ya adwuma ye pa this ye more industries.
All right. Mame and now as a Kwadwo Crunchy Yellow Man out in Kano, a member operations team the My United Party. Na midika catch your Shadrack for your business executive when people manu kuno emuno or also ebeba Shadrack marching akwaba. Boko dear. Right. Mame na say an open so abeka ho e intellectual discussion no emu na ye hwe ba bi say why ora Malik Basin telling that no. Yes, also Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment and so Giorgio Parado na da no. Within this weekend on I hear say Giorgio Parado call KNUST Great Hall kwa 2026 National Youth Conference. Na sa National Youth Conference or kwa ye no. I say in IT nkwanti sina say Ghana no adea e wose etimi hweye no IT nso ya bia enwuma bia factory a yentimi nya IT fo no omo ye de IT ne ma ewo mu ana se se IT obi atena se abefo ntentan fidie su ntino IT nkwa na de ye adwuma ana kwan ben pa na betimi afo so because so hwe sa one district one factory ya kranche na ye ka ho asem ya ye wo product bi wo ho a kranche utie me aye betimi aya de na ye no production mu nyina mu no ye wo mo brand ade no ho it just with the IT ye wo mo a omo trode agu ade no ho IT ye wo and say product no ho a we can still get the IT people who are also there working but I say obi e na nipa na IT and to nya computer bitina dem a you can work and one day say internet scam at the saying ye fraud amanfo ni nyina so because onipa ni mu IT na so wa anya bibia de pa na ode ye e de abo no akasa no na beda no se ye de boy
o se kwame the akoye IT na akoye new trend because we are na be global marketing to be a pese abefo kwan so na yes omuhia pa but it should link to some kind industries.
That's right.
When the kind industries then so any say be a factory inquiry so the banking industry be a movies industry media on the money be brave.
That's right.
Se wuni ma ye na de ba ko ayesan high on say addition no Ghana for some time ye to your TV technical and vocational skills when the Ghana ya dwen na ne say uko school a obi a born no ko vocational obi a born no ko technical school.
That's right.
Wa been na ko secondary school but they are different courses,
right?
Oko some ka ma edmo ko processing when because I'm a confectionery and the machines me technical but machine be all you train no operating be a all time na more you know the recipe is there you just look at na production manager natural recipe ni be enye back be a be to be a recipe too work of raw materials you put in the machine machine will be a way one will say ni ntia make say ya toto your technical and vocational anase enu na di ewu super Ghana tema nso atra tema pen tema tema tech
me tra tema new town
anywhere na ma chew
na never base ho no side
okay one tema tech ATTC akwatia technical.
Okay.
Uko kukrentumi at St. Paul's.
Abitifi technical.
Uze omokra they say enye de me can all technical schools are producing of. Then uba us clean up and no by a polytechnics. I know technical universities. Ukwa apart from the theory, you do the technique, the physical aspect.
There are practicals.
Practicals, but they say, Ubiako secondary school is science. Oko university ni common engineering. Yamani biya mechanical engineering.
Right.
Ubiso ko technical school, asan de akọ ni ko technical ko mechanical engineering. Omo ba adwuma ma, me man dey American cocoa processing. Me ni oma no mawie university omo ba e omo pani. Head of a beer department beer. And obi free tech, obi so free polytechnic by yenye ne penny. But the machines ni say polytechnic for and a year juma. Penny ba be jam no got the theory no can you maybe say no. Why we? Eti kwame. The youth na juma they said no can say internet here because machines be also IT.
Okay.
So
your programming.
Here but you're linking with vocational and technical university so that all knowledge about this and our skills and so about this.
Right.
Everybody so be for juma nkra wan kasa bit na juma dia ma.
Right. Ma memra na fe me Shadrach for John so emblem na fe ono so emfa na input emfa mba on the business na kasa de we be a onimu na yenhwe kwan a yebefa so yewo Youth Employment Agency omo de enwuma na omo hwese mabunu benya at the same time omo am yesanso Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment je zo me nyina na kombo mu a enye yi why ye hye hwan ase ena youth development no no so hwe den e wo man Ghana emu ma yenne Shadrach for Joni sankomo eni hwe se omo yi eye white collar job nko na betimi am oman productivity akwanimu yes say ye go into industrialization betimi am oman akwanimu ana kwan ben na was etimi fa so blending me no emma ye nyina etimi ye adwuma Shadrach.
Okay, ina medase no pay edin chabema na 2 I4 na machia atebu mahini. Right. Machia kwa mahini. Machia menana na nampo santin kakabona na nakwa me agenti.
Right.
Ene asema eda epono so yedi hu nkoma no pay. Again say Ghana politicians no more classify them as politicians. They act and they do so much of things with so much of impunity in this nation.
Okay.
Say asem no said ye da ho no ye me krokra no. Ye me kinye katasumu mas be an credit that no idea what you to ho. We have somebody like Malik Basintali. Said you man appointment kraka chen say one for CV mra he wouldn't even have a 5 years working experience in the field. Okay. The only thing that qualifies as Malik Basintali to hold the position he's having is that is a pure notoriety and a Tutrasama would be proud to 2024 elections. Ye dim
Western communication officer also.
Ye dim penifua term, ye try and throw to penifua saseme nim nyina. That is how John Mahama awarded most of the people in his current government say omoye the youth. Obia Mahama man appointment from Sami Jamfi, all of them. Go and watch their previous videos. What they did to the previous government. And Nipa never appointment to MPP mu. Purely insult, attacks. What you see? Na sabiyana ya reho. Every day I sit here said there are certain things as a nation. Titru Nipa na mo from mo se mabunu no. We don't need to politicize certain issues. Okay. Number one, eye juma sem e my Ghana. There is no way we need to politicize these issues. You me say I was one to compare a juma or private or public sector. Or then Sabio ni party though within the public sector now there is some kind of political influences when it comes to job appointments. It is there. But in the national, all these people are classified as Ghanaians. What you see? You led a campaigner or this Sabio nipa mabunu diwachi eti motorcycle so ye dede baby ye toba bia moko ye dede kosume him to trust him abia yisi emoba abakra wie na mako obisem ko declare somebody a winner. All those things you saw around Nima say guy we this guy why we need election am shit ties in there. I don't know if they use evidence that just independent we need election. There happen a whole lot of places. And that is how John Mahama awarded all these people. Madam say campaign they call more intro the amount for term among positions. If you go and stand anywhere and tell the people of this nation, say you mabuno say campaign message bia modima mabuno, this NDC incompetent NDC government has done what? Fulfilled everything now. That's what we are true for. That's what we are It is just about your selfish interest, self-aggrandizement. When you think everybody is satisfied. Go to the street of this nation. Check our bunting. Where are the decent jobs for this youth? Neya na my rohupan titru sabi union me free northern region. Munya political appointment. Na sabi you ese boma mabunne nipe won enya impuntu no. They try to politicize it. No hoto na you think everybody is enwato no. Nipe nam kuma no pe eye kaye na. Eye adwuma ya hoto adwuma. Eye adwuma eye ban na pamom. Ask the NDC today this morning say
there was one time na me share video bi e Malik Basin tell no okono for baby. Na edomo edi na chi no beka say
I've seen that video, yeah.
Candidate.
The motors near there edi na chi.
Okochia ho na hemfo na no are you as a youth why boss no okochia mpanifo a does it mean say dom sane ya bodwa de je ono Malik Basin tell see me say why presidential candidate be and vice president na eba ho.
That is one advice I always sit out. Me akwala mum se bio ba me nyakwala. But mabu no krum ha no. Your free be consciousness. SE very conscious. It's a very enlightened. Me need that hope. Said the crop of people you follow them about fooling about Sabu. Mudu much to about mono. You talk about we are. What do you get?
Right.
Obi na kope adwuma ma no. Na me meti hai. Na Sabi yeso akwa aban mu. Wako di sika fansa se. Aban ehwemu yes ye free nipa mako police headquarters. Na me ni dwuma bi edi masora betre. Mbaji me ni ana me se.
That's right.
You me say I say Malik Basin no Pariado. They are the ones leading that sector. You mean what are the promises the NDC gave to the youth of this nation? NDC, typical of them. See, they are the only political party that had a propaganda department as a political party. Promises are making to Ghanaians, and they actually had a youth manifesto prior to the 2024 elections. Let's itemize the things this government promised the youth of this nation. Say, "Meba, a mobile organ han titiru." But biggest problem, biggest challenge, Juma. I am an MPP person, but when it comes to some of these, I will not take size. You come to government, you give people NAPCO. How much will you pay NAPCO? Let me say from Nanadu to the last person appointed as a minister or a person in MPP. No, Omumu and no feel comfortable saying about we invest on NAPCO. They try 700 Ghana cedis. I'm a politician, but I am not. You went about promising people that you are going to give them 24-hour economy. Under the 24-hour economy, you are promising people that I'm giving you 1 job, 3 shifts.
That's right.
When you came to government, the first thing you did was that Ghana mobuna akosko we are not buying previous government afomojumano. What you sought to do that? You sack teachers, you sack nurses that have completed their appointment processes. Is this what you promised the youth of this nation? Right. You come to tell me that you are promising people 1 million coders. You Mr. NDC government that they should show us the various offices, the various entities. Ghana mobunu 1 million. You train you more. Where is this kind of insult coming from to the youth of this nation? You go ahead to tell people that you are going to give 3 billion Ghana cedis for technology and fintech investment, that the youth are going to benefit from that. Ask every NDC person if they can defend this. Where your bosha this Ghana mabunu, your so mabunu kogu, booking boxing Iran, your promise say. TikTokers, bloggers, everybody say, "I buy no be massive you must sit in my papa." It is very sudden. Say Ghana and Penifoko Jinabontia. All you see is that a mobile you know to be a record just to feed themselves. Are you not ashamed of yourselves as leaders of this nation? Say, your mom appointment. The only job, feasible job at Ghana mobile face with me in this time. They say on town form, no be a record. That is why so much of impunity on social media. Because any penny you may, you park school. Mon pet eduma mabunu penifo my move. You are just more. Once you seek for your comfort, you are okay with yourself. You went ahead to promise people, say you have a youth entrepreneurship and startup financing. Where is that office now? You went about and promised the market women of this nation who will be a women development bank. I can tell you on authority that Local market centers here. People age from say 18 to 45 people that is categorized as the youth of they are the most people on these markets. What's the idea? You miss almost said that promise you gave to the youth, some you mom before some you categorize or you that promise and where is it? Have you fulfilled it? Not even one block nearly say we are going to start a foundation for the women's bank, which people can benefit from that. You went about to promise that this thing licensure exams. But I cancel licensure. Sebi you. You miss as a marijuana kokora na licensure exams no. And it is sebi you na me jinwa me ntia say oh ye adwuma na wo ye no. You need a license to govern what you're doing. Right. And people somebody tells them maybe cancel license no. Then into when you what is your security? What is your guarantee? How do you travel out of this nation? Now you teach any where is your license apart from certificate? Doctors are having licenses, lab technicians, pharmacists. Who you teacher in yes, my license. Now we me come. It will near Dr. Tobamano. And the license no much 300 Ghana cedis. No. This NDC government has increased the license exam fee to 500 Ghana cedis. Right. So one chamu no what share I want my you what's that increasing of 500 Ghana cedis? This government is promising youth in agriculture. Where are those sectors? Okay. Where is it? Youth in agriculture. Where is the finance for the youth in agriculture? Anybody sit anywhere when your political position, wako first, wako second term, when you can be so about manga chrono, living comfortable, sit on TV, sit on radio to tell the youth of this nation that mun pay juma, where you are kwajero, mun mun pay. Why na sabi you? Wako school 4 years because school me first degree me statistics on Abrongo. One I didn't sabi share them from transe, bako school you me appointment. Na sabi you me pay juma. Who does that? When you say some of these, and one of the biggest national security threat on this nation is unemployment. All right. There is no youth in this nation who is not some you and Pejuma. They are the same youth that is going to UK to do care jobs. They are the same people going to Europe, going to America, working without proper immigration documents, chasing them up and down, everywhere. If we have done that in this nation, industrial, everybody talks about it. Obia MPP, industrialization, and this industrialization, Obia industrialization. But what is preventing us to actually implement that idea? Sabi you, omo other countries or omo sanimo mabuno. And your rocket science. Onyamina or boss robo assassin. I didn't know the share, some brofinity. So I didn't know the share in penny footing. There are so much of evidence say Ghana Foko UK universities are. They even do much better than Embrofono. Omoko US, they do better. They Omoko Russia, they do better. And they tell the movie when you know about better. I didn't know what to say. Mine. No more opportunity. You don't do the same thing. And I besides, I don't know. So sorry, same pen if we do many more and more mine. On the corner, Kaye, my mention one secret. I read this book. I've forgotten the title of this book. African politicians, obi obe class African politicians, mostly for themselves, their family. More marketing agenda is that you be back come dream mama mo achirem enti anytime bia you be bodon say be your politics bia no ya ma gare ya ma kuraba ya ma opan ya ma wo bibi say ya wi na mutu edi achire because obi a comedy bia is a desperate person. And that is the intent of the African politicians. Most of them are wicked people, classify themselves as politicians. Almost sorry about them, sorry them, ebi no abosumfie. With all this intent, they come and sit down say we think about this nation. Tell me one biggest policy of this government and say, this is my policy. I've implemented a policy that says that what is this NDC government doing? If Basintali, if everything on his head works perfectly, works right up, he should have come out there, presented a comprehensive promise implementation evidence. Say, I'm buying a casa or buy a deal with my mobile. You don't just sit there and insult the intelligence of the youth of this nation just because when you're political appointment. If not for NDC, where he is today, by qualification, by appearance, near the proper audited, proper interview, would he be able to get that kind of position?
Shadrach, and say, MVP Amanyo Kona Bato Koto ya, Ebesabo Remo na yetimi Mame by 44 after 8 no watch about pounds mano aduanan and 9 na ye be shift na fe yakọ MPP amanyo kunu mo mamemma crunchy a minute or two no for wrap it up ewo yen topic yi emu where this one sounds na member shag.com no so or man 2 minutes ama or the wrap it ebro so a be di akọ yes
Kwame ni Shadrach o say Yeah, we United Party. I say me by we want to stick to the issue now, but on only some Kenya, I want to do politics. I'll do politics with him.
Okay.
Right. Wo party was in government for 8 good years. Apart from free SHS. Tell me policy I bought you.
Now, okay, say
no, when you speak to that, no, what's the kind of meeting?
No, say,
no,
I'm for who say, why MPP?
That's what I call. No, what I'm just no. Make us say we are coming back to the promises of NBC is tabling it itemized by itemized.
Yes.
But there's some who say, oh, it doesn't take a day. Okay. You know the problem with MPP.
Oh no, not some more kind. Or say MPP.
Don't defend him, Kwame. Don't defend him.
I don't need anybody.
You are trying to defend him.
I don't need anybody to defend me.
And then your kind, Listen, Kwame, meet you. You're some castle MPP. It was a KBR to just Obi and no. That's some more kind now was promises NDC. I know.
Right.
The promises. No, you think say be a banker. Yeah, the 3 months, ni be 3 days.
Okay.
Do you know the processes? What by 8 good years?
Okay.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On share Juma, not buying by 8 years.
Okay.
MPP for the my youth.
You
are criticizing the government about Bama on 2 years.
No, it is about the government about Bama.
And then it's out.
No.
MPP came in with promises. Oh, listen, Kwame. I didn't know how much. I am minding here, and you're me and your politics.
Yes,
that is why you pretend that we stick to issues.
We're making them a bit.
Cool. Stick to issues.
But buying our basso for 2 years. With the president, what do 4 years? I call experience.
He was talking about the promises NDC for 4 years. Not promises NDC. That is why NDC was voted out.
Processing, but I because why experience was our processing. Compared to a government who have 4 years, I'm here to obey no samba and make you promise the man answer on and how.
No. See, Makar was a gun in me how. But when you are criticizing, then you prescribe solution.
Okay.
That is why you criticizing and you are prescribing solution. Because we don't have a record to you can say babem ye say in the NDC bar and you say no. Abaning me no record on my and prescribing solution.
That's right.
So when you are criticizing her, you have to put it in a context. Okay, at the way see it takes time. Maybe me can be do you know them only months as an BRC die back here. Only months enable you factory the number of months as an it is okay so be 1D 1F. Over say 1DF no buy 3 months no.
And some more man your phone and I'm decided.
No, there be any person can when you are talking and you criticize tell yourself where you fail. Maybe I want people who fail here. You were certain people NBC but you don't say I promise say 20 million but you are not even talking about who baby who fail here.
All right.
Okay. I do not get my point, Kwame. That is why MPP.
I like the discussion.
That is why MPP.
I love where this is going. What we say, you better not platform with your own. I'm checking your time. We do not stop me. I talk less than 10 minutes. He has spoken for more than 32 minutes. No. Yeah, it is from your side. I sat here. This is what I'm saying. Say, regardless of my political affiliation, I don't even know you are even representing UP.
Okay.
That is not my problem.
Maybe I'm a kind of
what you say. No, I'm not even. If you are here to defend NDC, go ahead and do that.
Oh, don't tell me I'm defending NDC. I'm
no. Let me tell you what I said, boss.
Why do you tell me if I'm defending NDC? It's an insult to me.
Why would I insult you?
Why would you tell me if I'm defending NDC?
No. We'll make you comment in now. I expect why your politics are true. Me ba
that doesn't mean so
defending NDC.
No problem. I like the way our president, who are very nice CV and everything. When I sat on this platform, the comment I'm making concerning the question you ask, I am speaking to the question. I am not deliberating. Me meye kokwasa, me meye nyatwon. See your bisa me say, my leg basintara ko jina baby say, promise on we ma Ghana for nyina and what for feeling. Yes, who bisa question we are obi a we very objective be by tackle that question. This is what you do. I said that present a comprehensive promise evaluation implementation evidence make sure bashe bobebre say me ko jina ba bia kasa say my fulfill promise na sebi now I want to reasonable
right.
How do I assess myself? Okay. I list everything I promise And I tell you that I have done this, I have done that, I have done that. That is what a good student of analysis will go about it. What I say? Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. Mr. Here say, I am a member of the New Patriotic Party. But Nanado, from him to the last person appointed, and then New Patriotic Party, nobody will proud himself say, or the Nebako University, the best option job will be to make critic as a government. And they said NAPCO.
Right.
So when you don't pick up these issues, now immediately, what can I say? I did not even make a reference to a single of what he said. What I said, because that's my interest. I have been asked a question, and I need to stay specific to the question.
Right.
Ghana Mabuno or Ghana Hanyina, you have been able to have the opportunity represented what's a MPP so what they are for so MPP party so you cannot tell me say MPP are buying bad if no anything now who the UP now who the UP now UP who is leading UP them is also launch the for wherever he's standing today the popularity he has gained in Ghana if not for MPP where would he have been? Right. I will not under any circumstance on any platform stand here and speak against a person like Alan Chemanti. Why? Because I am not even comfortable with the way and manner people within the MPP fraternity find a way to treat other people. So people like Honorable Lanche Martin are highest of respect. Right. On the nose, with that anyway. Everything that he has been propagating here, we don't even need to politicize some of these issues. All right. I would not sit on a platform talk about issues concerning youth and politicize it. What you say? Sabi. MPP in the last 8 years now, it is not everything we can be proud of. What here now can say MPP day, one district, one factory by, one village, one dam by. If let's just accept to say Nipa in Yasun Faso, but you cannot tell me it's a bogus program. What you say? Alan Chamantin was in the MPP as a
so the after crowd by.
Yeah, what is that when you buy? Is that when you buy? I will not sit anywhere to rubbish whatever thing. So when you get the opportunity, don't come and attack issues that have been very objective about. It is very wrong.
I say a MPP. Am I your there no? Best production nothing. Yetimi enko. Crunchy and Shadrach. You didn't come out for your MPP. Am I your kono? That is the reason why Shadrach me about. That is the reason why I was saying
why assessing Ghana.
You do Mike, you do so
no problem.
It seems so be obeka bi anko. Maybe the enemy never far. What I'm coming to say is say no na we babu na say obi ka promise a chewa now Crunchy me hu say ye ka policy bi kire wa nyes nipa no ba ban mu anu wa oban ya obedi 4 years e wa bam no so besi banka enya da kro na edisi bank dan enya da kro na edisi factory enya da kro nti say nipa na ka asama kire wa aye abochire ne hwe sanso na shadow akaka me hu say na ban bae na so ka so o create adwuma na so otimi create napco de ma wa enya no no wo de babu no hwenti sometimes se wo gina simpie so kasa na so ye pani na kasa make sure say asem na oka no maburu ni igbo kira hwe wonso ye babu no ka hunu so pani bi o kasa kira no wo gbo kira hwe na hwe a wa mo de do konokwa ma me sha se family shadow so bra omkoto aba wa MPP amanyoko no edimu ena no yi regional officers de mo ye na abato omkoto ye mu mani ahunu asem she danti dede bia ewo ami centers to ami 16 regions no wako ebia retain ebia to form reorganization am person mo ye no anu ma sha se ya na
me da say yes ofiachi wo eni abofo and after elections no campaign
right
concerning abatwa MPP course so ya to ye dia yi from the base I see hona ba bedu na the regional positions no
right
I always tell you say I have one particular standard mijina so that to abani nyina wie we are party I mean I deal with numbers we are party wakwa battles from 1992 to this level
okay
ya man yosem nyina mu no the only time I yakwa battles so among the biggest opposition among the biggest political parties in Ghana hano obi akwa battle so alusi kese pa the New Patriotic Party
right
enti sabi we among yoku na yeduko duru sam pempenso ya se wutu na mo bia na eye a very radical step what you say enti no wakodo afu ama afu no ba na edi nyina ase ya you don't just say afu no awodo ye enua na ho no betwitwa nua na so na wutwitwa so wi a waba ase abetutu ase awi what you say what we did ya to about do this level no nema bi wo ho a I personally want to sit here and say it
okay
titu nipa acha Dr. Baumia ho ahia number 1 is a UFree number 2 is Oseche Mensa and the more amudi Dr. Baumia chi no
okay
they are not doing any good if doctor is sitting anywhere, if any persons among these people are around him, I will tell him point blank what you are saying. That because I have the interest of my political party at hand, but I am not a political dog like BBN media because a certain group of people is around the flag bearer, so they did what you are saying. Proud to you about your country, may see of your chin from, but there are some things I would want to say in the interest of the political party and the party that is seeking to win an election after 4 years of defeat. And then they say a person like Oseche means Sabusu. Niema Oyen in the last week of these campaign. It is not something that somebody of his caliber and someone of his nature. You don't need to put yourself in that position.
Okay.
Be a babu no. But be able to be kamaka sabuanse. Be sorry no me fro bia say comedy will be mama duani. But in the interest of the political party, we will speak about it. Party ye mo atete ye pe ground no. You don't go about to say that somebody like Koka on Senfata will be their chopper bro. Say doing everything possible that because we have enlisted people that women are some we know na sabi you call regional cramp na ni person or twabama ba omia kra na ese obi emoja no kra ba omia moja muntumi an oda fiasi kaka ba omia people's party you a free is everywhere even after see ato aba we no the comment he made on his Facebook page yesterday, it is not something that somebody very close to the flag bearer we hear numbers you make those kind of sentiment those kind of arguments what you say we are talking about we okumas see the kind of people that were around a person like Koka.
Okay.
Onipa mabuno anasabi omabomabu ewo MPP hono. They are the people that are with him, the macho guys and the dim mabuno no. Because in our stronghold, ye obi a obeye ne kataso mu aso te se mate eto me de nwagu so di go so dabi. We need people who need to stamp their feet because we don't go to an election in our stronghold. Now NDC in Kasen is stronghold the voter region. About NDC Benya Ashanti region. Also send stronghold. You do not need. You need a radical person with the radical ideas and the radical, a friend is saying, movement. Say on my revamp the love and the unity within the party in that area. What is this? There's one thing that is very very worrying. So we will be party will be just here no. Say to about in 2016 and 2020 a flag bearer. The position no, they said obey Quran hono. It shouldn't be the same thing now. Yet to about in 2009 and 2010 2012 a flag bearer my MPP. So you pack on the dimin and a the position I think what they be a flag bearer no. It is not the same thing we're seeing today. When you be a hear numbers so. No, you don't present as if say you're about also a little over 50,000, 70,000 been a loose year, and you can still I am saying this, and I'll say it, and then I get opportunity to say, Dr. Bamia is being too silent. Our flag bearer is being too silent on a whole lot of issues. Okay. Yeah, but talk about two, you know. Now the party, you are the leader of the party. Don't just go and make a statement one place. Say, media, Obia come home. People are going about and the money and then say, oh, way about me and for we me here say no you must say United to radio so immediately stamp your feet. We cannot tell you that this is the kind of person those kind of people around him wants. What you say? What you say? Stamp your feet, come out, do a press conference 2 weeks to the election. Say anybody going around saying say I want this, I want this person. I am a unifier, I am not against it. Sabi Odero copy MPP chairman in his best of interest. Let me say I want say MBB being in opposition and MBB being in power, which no matter where he stood, because he campaigned for Honorable in Agyapong, he showed his interest there. Uko Eastern Regional, Honorable Brian stamping defeat everybody that campaigned for him. They won the place. You cannot use these divisive tactics to win. Yeah, but to read national elections, we are sending a message to Obi Oben Dr. Bamia say, someone pay power pan. Sa in Yimuka Sanis Kasa, ye Kasa, say Bimun Kai Honadon. Some you yes, I didn't. Who do you expect to go and vote?
All right, Mamena Senafe, Memma
Kwame, MPP Assembly. First, Minion, why are they say, what in your being and what can say be and Kosu your party? But make sense be woman only. Okay. But me person here say MPP did not make Alan Chemantin. Alan Chemantin did a lot for MPP. MPP, we are positions unya. It was just the knowledge na party here at the projecting. And yeah, MPP they make Alan because before Alan Chemantin,
yes, I understand.
Position. No, I hear Juma or UN. Me and Alan Chemantin and me say, sa upobia MPP na manu. Okay. Ejana uja. Okay. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. My friend Dr. Natu. You know I call him no action talk only. Okay. On MPP and Apijan Manabe say ma me nche wade o kan say
But only to say MPP ama alanchemante
enye MPP ne ma alanchemante alanchemante
say enye na nye bia because na me nkofa alanchemante improve am fa nye hwe until say bi obeye minister.
It's because of say unim no
be a second me nkofa na say bi but obeye minister.
Mame Musa wasem current vice president o my vice na onim but say na nkofo nim because he was a vice chancellor me boa she was a vice chancellor.
That's right.
Into another private life na braba wa born. Any politics na be making.
Okay.
The party need here the knowledge to help the party to move forward.
Okay. So the be boa.
Or the be boa. Into any say obedi vice president in there making the life.
Very well.
Ma me no wani into ni pe bi ho no ma na djuma wa ye no party ni here say be boa no na ko ni.
Okay.
Obi wa na djuma wa ye no na ba bi party na kopeja ndi be si baby na ma na baso. Somebody like Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He was Najuma no ene.
So yeah, or the same Bank of Ghana say ho na no so.
Oh,
Obi deputy governor no.
Obi researcher.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, researcher to the governor. President Kufuor as a politician. And a son in sir. Okay, so Dr. Dufo Kaso no didn't call Bank of Ghana. It was a politician that didn't call you.
Okay.
On your politics, a politician so didn't call as a researcher and a PA to the governor.
Okay.
Another politician and so on is okay. What's your big akrabego? It's a politician a pigeon. Another politician a pigeon. A ban running a ban vice president.
Okay.
As no lanchamantin mo di omo no mo di omusika. Any cover share party na say. Or any adwuma no mu pigeon party ni. So you can't tell me say it was MPP that made Alan Chemantin.
But obetimi can vice versa so no kwa na page MPP.
Enyo no kwa. No, what can obi da bi enyo no kwa eye team. O kan mo page MPP ho no. O kan to say, o kan mo page MPP ho. So ka so no kwa na page MPP that then you be wrong. Eye team. Inipa bebre no mo no ade o niam boy. And he was the chairman of Young Executive Forum, the vibrant youth at Nepiska and the page MPP.
Okay.
Their first headquarters. Two under the leadership netoy. So nipa bi wadibu amniti when you are talking about somebody abema mention adere MPP as it stands now. A political shell, political carcass. They are trying but they don't know the antidote to make it a part in the Bebasro. Okay. Before Nanado Kofa Bawumia de Naban for specific something.
Right.
We really near maybe research biya MPP IBA say so lead the party in the Krana M1. But Nanado mo sabi adwen boni anu enya wa alanchemante ho no ene ni team.
Okay.
O make sure say alanchemante o mani lead the party no da. No be president me ministers be it is all can there are people be bom din am so me e bia o ma be CEOs o ma be ministers o ma san be MPs. They were ready to support alanche because they come constituency say papa we enya se yaka se adu ni so o leading a betimi awini.
Okay.
Adu so no de ye de ye we.
Right.
They called them and shipped them in line. But what which was yellow. So ma say ni si odi ni hwia e be.
Right.
Na kuma mrenya do to position nti so ye. One. What election because I didn't know we ni na remember Lenchomante during the campaign no MPP no ka say niema e kono because the Nana Akufo-Addo second term was a failure.
Okay.
The respect the expectation of Ghanaians every show on another one. The first term was a little bit okay. Second term the nenye.
Okay.
Because me a target John Mahama said or you're incompetent. Ghana for John Mahama the wabon. It is that wabon.
Now
oh, that's what I'm going to so nyadi. MPP bar power no. The expectation was very high.
Yana me time nusa.
At the same time.
Expectation e wo mo.
Kasa no eye ha chen ono dey aso ono no dey na
expectation na e wo mo.
Me nkasa wi wo twa me time.
Ghana fo wu se na na do ba ni problem di ni wa ma me ye ade bia ade ana komo expectation no no ye. Ghana fo is okay say if not that. And the Jomama no cry yes onye no. Because the choice of MPP na Plural Lanchemantin. Okay, chairman, with the chairman Sabusuna no. Or say not the 33,000 na Alanchemantin no. The facts finding on one year being can be a camera, them say pay 68 to 70. Nya be a can woman to me nipi. Or say 2 million car fee no. Almost Alanchemantin free mu pet no muna say no monto because omo man so beto ma Lanchemantin when people catch on say otuma Lanchemantin win. Say Alanchemantin win here. Any mento. It's still a Lanchemantin's vote. Say MPP, Say election you mukwe na because like I said they don't learn. They have even done the worst thing.
Okay.
So top down approach. Do you know why Ebimokra Honorable Kennedy Agyapong who say free MPP mo? Omo kai so mu ni echi no because they wanted a new leader. No na be support Honorable Ken.
Okay.
What happened? Because they know that they started free police station now. Honorable Ken being on the edge over Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Okay.
And he any kind Esro there because omo to that and one no more you can manipulate them. Omo to we also kwa kwasha so na sebi wadwi mu da ho a. Now so we are there free so na nya free so afa be say career presidential no be national no be regional no be constituency. Why do you choose a presidential candidate telling a party for na party na me say e na ewu no say ye wi na be reconciliation ask yourself Kwame utie for do na nkasa to no aka that reconciliation any unity no Africa na widen.
All right.
But me a young boy. Me started party na
a young man.
Young man. Oh, me the same that do a young man. Why sorry. We a young man. Wow. Bitie ne kasema. Because obi are statistics when it comes to analysis.
Right.
Me the many sabe kakra de so be statistics when it comes to analysis. Mo friend is simple o dey young twet. It you analyze data, they are very good. Okasa fine. Me pese me chance MPP na mo no. Nipa na da so mo nwomom Dr. Mahmoud. Dr. UFA when he was a doctor or castle. Me I know him, he didn't buy half. So me when I'm talking to secretary, no opposition. I'm not afraid of you because you not bury me. Madam for don't check me be fine.
But say so who say nya dey obi abekam to no wo na ka
say. Oh, there be say yen United Party no. Yen na ebo say party na akufo-addo aboa na aye empty shell na da ho no. Aye ifu bi e da ho no. Ye bo say ye be preserve the UP tradition.
Right.
Yen empire ne say yen nuanom omo the base. Omo hu nukura na omo so afiri maba no.
Okay.
Omo meka hu ne na ye mbom. Yen preserve UP tradition. Then people in the M1 obeya the two bra UP on ye be mo aduma ye be mo baby na be mo say
second edition of this show na fe yenko yenko hwese de enkomo no etie pe ensem amokan for the father said the leader of the party na medina simpie so ankasa anya ba yesto moko abato no so ntokwa bi ansi ba bi asmutu aba bi ayi ne campaign de duru a de obekama nipa no beto na somu a obeto aba ma ene hia na wasenka flag bearer be press conference says obi ba no de midin ba ento aba ma no ana obi ba no de midin ba enye mea enti bia ja na sema no kwa na bi etesa eno no ehu hia e wo bere ekoto aba etesa mu.
Okay. The absence of say yanye did near atwitwa 70 biankoso no is a very positive news for the New Patriotic Party. But that does not defeat that mentality said you amount for be war support
right
here me when me nyasem now face me one on one now blasting okay come adwin to them I am so much happy with that.
Okay.
Then say BBSC now say men kan wo hwe me kose nyina wo
right.
This is something that we need to deal with as a political party.
Na say Bible cracker said the okra bone so no pewodo enti say obeka no man kan hwe a say still a party na nyina ye adwen na say
yes, if I move can we am hoto.
Okay.
What you say? The reason why we lost so much of votes in Ashanti Beach. Maybe yo. On my promise. One yet, obe you one yet. What you say? You can say, young Kasa, you're him. Sabato beso. Ghana for I sit and tell you, say, when we are dealing with the number, we tell you that the voter you knew 20 years ago, he's not the same voter today.
Okay.
Voter that you knew about 8 years, even for the last 4 years, it's not the same voter you're having in Ghana today.
Okay.
Because we are having a population that keeps educating itself by proper policies of free education alone.
Okay.
And then they see the media platforms, for TikTok, promises. Everybody's on all these platforms. And there's so much availability of information for people to analyze and take decisions.
Right.
And the same people not on a comment no one year. I've been obeyed the police in Vanco. Oh my head do. Obekana sem nyina senitiri. Nipa ye no man dili ye bia no. The Kofinti or something in T or Ashanti region now. This or a former chairman. Kencity.
Okay.
You see those kind of people. Because a lot of people were yaudio makumamu. Mr. Crunchy what here? Eh yaudio makumamu. What you say? Some of us, I campaign for Honorable Kenya there no. No crony base for a woman nay. And yes, I'm on a town as I'm going to base no. I have sat on every platform to say to organize a political movement in 4 or 5 years, we need elections now. it is almost impossible to do that unless there's a radical country then all of you move back. But to do that, because if I sat here early around March the and say but the main movement no corner say ko to abande then the party ko to abama visa obi obelidi omubiano. I can tell you that 70% of the people are people coming from the New Patriotic Party. Mr. Kencity Okasa say you lose you all this election. I am saying that it is not wholly because of Alan Chemantin but the impact people associate and tell you that Alan Chemantin no one win. These are just lame statements people make within the political party. I just no. We see any party no go close kokata wanu tum na ko baby amanfo ko gina Lisa and honorable Agyapong get out of the party when we have people are you free mu nyina age say ye pam free party no. These are people who are bringing that this affection within political party. That is what I keep hammering say. Dr. Bami say be bia ono ba party no from 2018 there are a lot of history it has still not been able to run mu ye. But on fan and easy form people are saying Mr. I'm very clear on that too. There's a time he has no impact. He has no influence. Okay. Ashanti region. See the campaign where in last days. Everybody he projected. Everybody was the elections. Being a minister for parliamentary affairs, why a majority leader and a kaka or their partner and can also portray or part in him or they compare. Joe say who or no so first deputy speaker or parliament ma do some more presidential election or whatever no position be and more who dear one no compare the end partner wasn't or chairman sabun or whoever the man be being people like Osemicha Chairman Sabons. Doctor you are free Adwas Afua and the omo di Dr. Bami nyina no enya party who don't know it is their own political selfish interest in so you be part of MPP do MPP in some now who would do MPP so represent the MPP no. This is the time you hear say come out to say ni akoso bi o jambia nyama nka say ano brebre to ama ba so ye den ano ye brebre ma ba to right no obia ni ho me there is nothing that will influence me regardless of no matter policy we are present here MPP ni bi obakoto obama NDC anyway no na che say NDC I be 70% are convincing no. Why convincing the pa bed say obi jane MPP obeto obama. What you say? O say Chairman Sabons and you why you be a ye. This is the time when nipa na mudi na chi no. Mon kai hunu say go and sit on the numbers. I've done this severally. Say this is not somebody we need to put him ye dey because share baby a ebe man ho about time more. You are the people say Chairman Sabons we say from this adi we nim. Ompo na say kon nipa Sabio, Omufis or more offending Dr. Bamia, Uziko Kanya, a Juma Dr. Bamia. Do you know his competence? Okay. Go and sit down, look at the person's competence. What you say? No question, yeah, but we one supporting Dr. Bamia. But you show competence what you know. We need you to come here. More for communication people, at least with you a book near the other. Apart from Kosikwati on your campaign ma on Agyapong. Sabi nipe go be who has even come. Mimi say you who say me time for class me time Dr. Bamia. But mimi na me ti ha no. Me Dr. Bamia say o come do o machi nyom di Dr. Bamia chi. Right. Nipe di brand Dr. Brand Champochi. E mu do say you appoint you say they should be part of communication because e miss what time party. Bisa who say mimi ti ha if I'm communicating for some me communication ejuma one after message akokota kra nu asunkra na ahonye ode e bi si da what you say engineer koso no sankofo ni nyina no obi so pese chief of staff obi pese o ye vice president candidate mum na esa mo konipa na wo feel on mo po kasa tia Dr. Bamia so no mo ko go and calm them down
me the same new kasa so problems all party no can be but me man
NPP be our come no dey be
so we hu bi ti me we can no na be we ti me aka NPP e wo sisi an the spirit of NPP no ye free mo no eko kakra na ka no base grounds we until sana na akufo-addo any Chairman Sabons wo mo boa no plot sa adwini na di ti rural anchemanti no be ko rural anchemanti na so akobu kotodwa pa ne chew NPP better opposition a chew
okomo koye sa papa no beba.
Oh, na say nipa wie nipa nya say me team. Okay. So beba. Metimi aka say den pass so beba bedo wo obi ade na nya. Na wonu hu na wo ka enipa ebia bibi timi si.
Mr. Kencity but me ntwe no. bisa won say anopa ya fa delegation Dr. Baumia omom di akiri nyina afa him fact to be mienu na camera da so akọ mpanifo bi fie a
He
kwa biro ha ajubre be ba
ya kolma ho masimo ko say sa nkugu NPP edi na time e see that
ene ya
me say me BRC na de me kwa Ashanti region biti Kumasi krom na kwa adwuma won career
okay
me ti ado ato na betra so ame nti na ekoso so ame chi me say I know the former chairman even the current chairman ha me chairman sabunso ni influence so ame say o o kan sam krom ntie
that's right
hwe oluma say ade SNPP di kan because MPP na confo du MPP pa but under na akufo-addo leadership the communicators na krom kasampo confo ntie MPP chose the style of NDC ade na enye na o majai but we say this NDC is calm omo branch elections from your crowd nti dede
won't you simple
omo be your constituencies won't you dede MPP crowd also we ye still a police station executives na baby be the court constituency crowd oluma say nipa na party na yon bone mo ni kan pa Ghana for chew mo po mo chewie nipa na mo di o mo bone o party ni mo ko mo na so mako na mo po mo chew then mo wi a mo trans na mo nka say yakodi gu a mo nipa na wa nyina wa pa na de ne ko the next election Ghana for beji na di obeto na nya ne ode ne ko say ya mo bi second chance ya mo bi third chance ya mo bi no the data is there na because the chairman sambosu kan na because so man po rural and chairman teacher wa obeto position ache ne omo try bia no like to say are you a free they are the advisors to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia you know Dr. Mahmoud Baumia me nim trans in komo say me first time am chia no de na do de ne ba first o dan kwai situ
okay
I mean picture new and oba chia because e don't talk kwai queen na so baby but me trench na me hwa ase ono antimi endwen man ho so rural and chairman se ne ye meeting na so person ye bibia o chro ne de no de aba na matena se o ka ade we mpese ye say ni mo so mo dwen ho say ni aka chief there be had ye nyim film ahayenye ni say I do tumi edu ba bi os ne okra wo de aba na ye o ene me de we kra ye mfa nto che ne enkoye wo de no
all right
so you have a leader or chance or no kwan na dwen wo ni team Dr. Mahmoud Baumia the biggest problem is the approach of Nana Akufo-Addo leadership start to control the party and say uni ya come me when your person kodi even if the people don't like me koka onye me fan
all right
but udu Ashanti regional uko grass do amo pe no wow you are trying to say be to say Agyapong way you have a fine brains because of Kolabia good Dr. Mahmoud Baumia we champion so no almost selfish interest in Tinofi so no mo nyansa so those who have the brain to even advise me on a lot of things in the crowd men yeah my own man put no abeka na ka say dey win election here chain and I call me the weaker side is as important as the stronger side it is say hey when you pin ni ebi o maba base o mo fo say ye ntimi win power ni win power wo be win
you won't
Sadrak you must see 30 seconds o che obi a yenko
chiamu
say me amount
and they say kwa me chia wa kasa
30 seconds into the other baby am
they make an say political party ni wo mu no say I ni so di hu say ye petumi no e say tumi ni party na ho di nyina ye dey ama ye presidential candidate
okay
ade a mesere ni say nyoma bi koso wo man Ghana me koso party ni ma he should not keep quiet about it
okay
last week a whole lot of tension political religious near. He is the biggest Muslim political leader in this nation.
Okay.
Mesere say some of this immediately come and issue a statement mama jubrema mama peace mra because ye chi wo ebe how more
but I say
the ekoso party no say chemi sam no ma obi e kan ho asemi on their impact party na ye reform no Ashanti region and affect obi o the Ashanti region the ekoso alone should speak to him na sankofo ni na on ka me down no ma na no kasa no enye nkabomu na on shate sankofo no mo division ba party ni mu no
Shadrack Fojo a member ma MPP or a business executive also a member for Ken and Ora Kwadwo Kranche Yellow Man a member operations team Edema United Party UP or more a buy my Eden committee say yes the entire amount 30 seconds just say unya more time Why antineye?
Oh.
But I say we dey asema me kan say ye na ye po man ni
That's right.
bi chu rala nchomati ni UP mpanifo nemum
Very well.
me pese me to ade bi man NDC
Okay.
for appointees.
Mm-hmm.
So man penisha we nunya no ma position dia. Position na political property.
Okay.
It's just a position.
We'll be free so.
Nia I two MPP for ye bi mu omanyom ne me ya investigation ya de ade. Ori of one sir. Ma show the enti omo nkan say that bia kontabu o ma say NDC aban kra na be continue a ye de na ye ba 2029.
Okay.
And this MPP the omo de ombe che.
But
Say ama ye kra ba no ma bibi ye be hwehwem.
But I say happy birthday in Komoyo for patient Amma Benny Adodo no anim say a rama ma na ena wudi wa wodai adofo bi to say Kofi Apple from Pon ene omwaka we show a happy glorious birthday or say happy birthday to beautiful patient Amma Benny aka Rama. May your new age bring you joy, good health, favor and all the blessings you pray for. You deserve the very best today and always. Enjoy your day, Queen. And also a birthday or the Emma. Well, happy birthday to Mr. Georgie Albuache. Na or say and now do out there or we show out that Panyango can one no more. Now the order Sabesumbia any year. Happy birthday to Mr. Georgie Albuache, who works at First Bank, Tema Branch. Warmest wishes from your wife, Madam Alice Boache, and your children. They pray that God continues to bless you, protect you, and grant you many more beautiful years ahead. Happy birthday to Mr. Boache. Now, a happy birthday, and come out your frau, senior sister, senior, really. That is an identity. Happy birthday to a sister, senior high, give me. Sandra O'Day, happy birthday. God continues to bless and protect you from Nanaya Santua. So this is a happy birthday to sister, a senior high gave me. Sandra O'Day, happy birthday to you. Continue to bless and protect you from me, Nanaya Asantua Dia O'Day Eba no. Happy 60th birthday to senior pastor Emilola Olukoya from the family of Pastor John Adimabua and all the pastors and members of King's Foundation Chapel Ministry. Wishing you long life, sound health, and more grace in his ministry in Jesus' name. A happy birthday to Ruby. I say, happy birthday to Ruby. Wish you a year full of success and glory with faith, courage, and dedication. No dream is too big. Keep up with your effort, staying oblivious to the result, and you will certainly get what you desire. I wish you a happy birthday. Enti we any birthdays ahodo a ebaye ye de aseda ma owura Kwadwo Kranche sanso na Shadrack Forge omu nyina ba intellectual discussion no emu ebie wo MCR no amemfa aseda no fama Hills Ahen Justice Afo na afenso no Robert Finn omo boy sanso na camera room hai focus na form de sanso na Elikem Brakwesi Ninsen enso eka ho bie Silas Water James omu nyina eboa ma edi dwumadie no etimi ebrel mimidin yours truly Kwame Abuakuda nkwamo betia frame komoto your host with the most and your moderator ya dwumadie no asi emphasize dan be emfa emma the executive producer lawyer Kwaku Amodate onyina eboa ma producer nankasa eye amonyankopon ya admo chena yebese ehia national agenda na today's agenda to aso ewo the dialogue show yi echi edi amayaw amofa boache ene de sa dwumadie no ebro medase